All right, good friends, how are you today? Aaron here talking about Monday, the 2nd of December. Whew, the 2nd of December 2019 for a little bit more, right? All right, we got big movement happening today. All right, King Jupiter is moving out of his home sign of Sagittarius into the sign of Capricorn. Will it be for pretty much all of 2020, all right? Big stuff. I want to put out a separate video about that tomorrow or later today, whatever time you're watching this on Monday. It's Sunday night when I'm filming this right now. So I'll put out another video just about Jupiter entering Capricorn, as that's going to affect us all very greatly, okay? And I'm going to go around the chart and say what it's going to do for each sign, as this is kind of a, not generic, but this is an overall, what I talk about here daily is evolutionary astrology overall. So I don't hit like the sun signs. So we'll do an overall plus sun sign talk about Jupiter in Capricorn for everyone. So that's a big shift. We have this last bit of blessings, right? Blessings from above, blessings from the universe hitting us in the morning. Jupiter moves out at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, but before that happens, we get a cool little boost, okay? A cool, a good nudge from the universe, a good nudge of fate, as the moon is over there in Aquarius, which is the director of the show, right? Seeing a vision for the future about the future. It's like being able to look at the fixer-upper and see what it could be, not what it is. It's looking at a white canvas and seeing the painting that you're going to create. It's just looking at fabric and knowing you're going to make a beautiful garment, whatever it may be, right? So that's part of the beauty of Aquarius. And the moon there, again, is emotions. All right, so our emotional moon gets a glimpse in the future. It's just like the law of attraction kind of stuff. Like before you can, be in that dream relationship, you have to envision it. You have to say yes and thank you for already receiving something before you have it, okay? So that's a cool aspect. So the moon is going to create a septile to Jupiter. Okay, this is the last time this is going to happen this year. It's going to last time this is going to happen for 12 more years. So let's think of where we were 12 years ago. 2007? Where were you? Where were we? Where were we? There's going to be a lot of reminiscing. And again, some of that stuff is coming up from Mercury over in Scorpio. It's hitting the 20th degree today, 20th degree, I'll show you here. Because Mercury is going to square the moon. All right. Now, this is set at 5 a.m. I have the chart set at 5 a.m. right now because I want to show you that this septile that's happening, okay, that's fate. The universe giving us a little gift. Okay, so Jupiter here in its last 5 space minutes, that's what this means, space minutes. Kind of funky, right? 29 degrees, 55 space minutes, is going to be creating the septile to the moon. Okay, and that's going to happen for a couple of hours here. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 a.m., and then around, 11:30, 12, it's gone. Okay, so around lunchtime, we're going to be feeling a lot of energy between these two planets, because Jupiter here is, again, giving us blessings and saying more knowledge, more information, and the more information is what we need in order for us to have that vision of the future. While that's also being squared by Mercury, which is digging up junk from the past, So there's like, how could it be different this time? Well, it's going to be different this time because everything has changed. Nothing is the same, It's like going down the river, and water, going down the river. It's never the same, going down the river one year, going down the river the next year. Things change. The water moves, trees fall down, you know what I'm saying? So emotionally, we've all grown, we've all changed over the years. So when we're faced with, hey, this situation seems like something from the past, or I don't know if I want to go down this road of the past, you're being challenged by saying, yeah, come on, you're not the same person, they're not the same person, this isn't the same situation as you experienced in the past, you're good. Get over this past stuff. Let Mars do its job. Let Mercury move through the shadow. Mars is still creating the septile to Jupiter. Jupiter creating the septile to the moon. Okay, this is that unseen hand of fate coming in and giving us a gift. Okay, very, very powerful as Jupiter's last day here. Last few hours. Because again, at 2 o'clock, watch. 2 p.m. Out of there. Beginning a whole new journey. But I'm going to go back. Why? Because as we see here also early in the morning, not only do we have Jupiter septile to the moon, but we have the moon creating a quintile. Okay, that quintile. Again, it's a very creative energy. Very creative. Again, one of those universe has got you, fate kind of energy. Okay, but this is more creative than the septile is more, I don't know. How do you say, fate or a blessing or a gift or, a message from the angels or something like that, where this is a creative way. But it still has to do with otherworldly energy, okay? So the moon, again, seeing a vision for the future, creating that quintile here, that light blue line to Uranus, which is in Taurus, okay? It's about letting go of old traditions, old things, kind of cleaning stuff out. Like, does this serve us for the future? If these things don't serve us anymore, they got to go. And Mars is still creating the opposition here, moving through that shadow. Mars creating the quintile over here to Pluto now. So there's a lot of healing energy. I mean, this is a jumbled mess. It's not a mess, but I mean, if I sit here and like pick apart every aspect, I want to be talking for an hour. And who's got time for that? So, all right, we got the sun here at 10 degrees. We still have that quincunx, that 5/12 aspect to the north node. Okay, meaning again, coming down heart-centered. So when we're faced with this, whatever that is bringing drudged up from the past, know to follow our hearts, to be compassionate and empathetic to whoever we're dealing with, because we're going to be dealing with emotions of other people right now. Okay, the moon in the community sign of Aquarius, we're dealing with other people. The sun here in Sagittarius, dealing with having faith in our journey, knowing that whatever's going on, that we can get through it. Knowing that whatever's going on, that there is knowledge and information that is out there for us to obtain for our own personal expansion. Okay? Very, very, very key. This is very exciting. And again, Venus moving a little bit closer today, and it'll be exact tomorrow on Tuesday to the south node, which is again releasing this old stuff from the past. Putting down the armor that no longer serves us. We talked about on Sunday. Putting down the crutches that we no longer need so that we can relearn to walk again, as hard as it may be. We can open up our hearts and relearn to love again, as difficult as that may be. It's very important right now, right? What was, what is, and what's coming, we get to shape that. If we have a clear vision for the future, if we can see what the painting could be, not just looking at a blank canvas, if we can see what the garment, that fabric could be, not just looking at cloth, not just looking at a blank screen, just being able to write something from nothing, or being able to pour our hearts out onto a piece of paper, So it's still an expansive day. And then when Jupiter does move into, I will give a little hint here. What's going on is we're dealing with how we govern ourselves over the next year, being very disciplined, very focused, very structured. It's like if we don't have a daily routine, 2020 daily routine. Okay, it's going to be, I'm going to get up at this time, I'm going to meditate, I'm going to do this. It's going to be more structured than it's ever been in our lives thus far. Okay, so we still have this bit of like joy when we wake up in the morning, this sense of joy, a sense of abundance. Jupiter home at that 29th degree, blessings from the universe, whatever's coming our way. There's going to be a lot of good signs, good omens. Okay, and that the sun stepping up to the plate and saying, "Yeah, I'm willing to step outside my comfort zone to learn something else. I'm willing to step outside my comfort zone and meet new people." I went to a DMT, the dance meditation technique, this morning, and I knew two people, and then afterward, a bunch of us went out to lunch. I knew no one, not a single person of this group that we all went out to lunch with, you know. And then one of the people said, "Hey, I've got the whole bill for all seven of us." It's like, wow, what a wonderful treat, you know. And then what happens is the other six people throw down $20, $20, $20, $20. Now our waitress is walking with $120 just from that one tip. You know what I mean? So it's just like, what a blessing from one person to another. What a blessing for us to come to enjoy the meditation class. You know, for us to, what a blessing for the teacher to be able to host it. What a blessing to get up in the morning and have something to go do, to be surrounded by people willing to put themselves out there. What a blessing to be able to go to lunch with some strangers, stepping outside of our comfort zone of, you know, I don't know anybody. I don't want to talk to people I don't know, and sitting down at those big Bavarian-style community tables, you know, and meeting people. And then all of a sudden, you know, making new friends. And that's what this Sagittarian season is all about. It's about stepping outside of our comfort zone, meeting new people, you know, and all of a sudden, we got some new friends. And then it's just like, again, what a blessing. Who knew that this one person was going to pick up everyone's tab? Who knew this waitress was sitting there like forever at the table, but that she's going to, you know, she's like, she's sort of getting teary-eyed. You know, it's just like, but who would have known that? I didn't know. I was about to hit snooze and go back to sleep. Nope, get up, get up, get up, get up. You know, so that sense of discipline, get up, go, do this. You know, put yourself in uncomfortable positions, situations. You know what I mean? That we're going to be egged on to do that kind of stuff. And the outcome is pure bliss and joy when we step outside of our comfort zone and learn something new, meet new people, new experiences, new outcomes, you know, new circumstances. It's not the past. It's not who we were 12 years ago. It's going to be a good week. It's going to be the start of a good year. A good year. A good transition, okay? Thank you, as always. What a blessing it is to do this every single day. I love astrology. I love sitting here and reading the chart, and it's such a treat to meet new people through this platform. So thank you, as always. We'll see you tomorrow.